What's up, guys? I'm back today with another Madden 23 video on the channel, and in today's video we will be going over the franchise deep dive video that EA did just release today when this video is coming out. If you guys have not checked it out already, it is going to be playing in the background for you guys, but if you guys want to hear commentary over it where they talk about each individual feature specifically, I will leave it linked down in the description below if I remember, which I hopefully will, so I'll leave that down there so you guys can check it out if you guys want to get more info on each feature that I don't specifically go over in this video today. So some of the main topics that they did end up going over for the video was motivations, tags, honestly, a lot of the stuff we already saw in the Madden 23 beta. And I was hoping, as I mentioned before, as I've said a couple times, I was hoping they were kind of holding something back from us in the beta that they were trying to finish up and get the finishing touches on before they released the actual game and came out with this franchise video going over some of the franchise features. I was hoping they were going to have something behind the scenes that they were working on and weren't going to show us until later on. I was hoping it was going to be the new trading system with new trade slots that has been rumored for a while now, honestly, with either 4 to 6 trade slots. It's been rumored that they're supposed to add them and add a new trading system and everything like that. And it looks like we won't be getting that this year, but who knows? Maybe there's a hope. I'm hoping maybe there's a chance. They haven't shown it to us yet. And it's something we will see when the game does actually officially drop. I don't think the chances for that are very high, but we shall see what does end up happening as we get closer to the release. If they release any more information or if we do see any changes for franchise mode when we do finally get our hands on the official game in about a month. Today is the 15th when I'm recording this. And I think early access will be on the August 16th. I think it's like 3 days before the actual release. So we're very, very, very close, and it's going to go by really quick before the game does drop. And I'm actually pretty excited. But like I was saying, some of the changes that they made, they were actually listening to the community. You know, with the draft logic, everybody was talking about the draft logic with them teams drafting quarterbacks multiple years in a row after they already have a franchise caliber quarterback that they really should work on developing. And they go out and they draft another quarterback year after year with a top draft pick and end up with multiple players in, you know, that were starting caliber players that could be developed into very good players. So it was very bad, and honestly, the Madden 22 franchise mode was kind of unplayable due to that. The team logic, the AI logic just wasn't there to build the right team and draft the right players and everything like that. And it just was very bare bones and not the game we wanted to see. So it does seem like EA is actually listening to the community, making those changes, and a lot of the changes they are making really plays a role to try to fix those problems they were having with the draft logic and the team logic and everything like that. So I'm hoping those changes that they actually made, I do like the changes, the motivations, the tags, it kind of gives more, like, you know, more than just a name. You know, I feel like you just see the player, like, there's Tom Brady, you know, no information about him, nothing like that, and it just feels like a character in a game. It has no, you know, meaning or no depth kind of behind the character. And with the motivations and tags, I feel like it gives at least a little bit more, you know, depth behind each player. So I do like that kind of stuff. I like the way how you can have players that want a mentor player, and, you know, you'll head into free agency and not be able to get every player because, one, you only have 5 offers in the first round, and then also you can't get every player, or you're gonna have to highly overpay for some players because they don't want to come to your team because you don't have the right pieces or things that they're interested in. So I do like that action of things, or the changes of things like that, because I think those changes will actually fix the game and make it better. I'm just hoping and really hoping that these things actually work the way they're supposed to. I know people were saying in the beta, the little bit that I played through, it seemed pretty good, but like I said, I didn't play through enough to actually get a good gist of the actual draft logic and the team building and stuff like that. So I know some people were saying it still wasn't fixed and it wasn't working the right way. So I'm hoping that people were able to get their thoughts out there to EA, and they were able to see people's feedbacks and able to finish the game and make it an actual, those new features they added will actually be playable and good features that, you know, make the game even better. So I'm hoping those things actually change, because if they add those things, the changes that we've seen, you know, motivations, tags, franchise, or free agency, the new team draft logic, everything like that, if they add those changes and they actually work the way they're supposed to, then this is going to be a game we're going to be able to at least play, and we're going to be able to have a base game that EA can then continue to work off of as we head into Madden 24. So that's a good start. I like the changes they made. I don't think it's enough, but I highly expect that the changes they made to the team draft logic and everything like that really took a ton of time to develop that and work on making it the right way it needed to be. So I understand that they kind of didn't add enough stuff, but I really would have liked to see something else. You know, like I said, I was really hoping for the trading logic. As a big trading person, if you guys don't know, I have a TikTok, which I do tons of trading content. So being someone who does a ton of trading content, I really wanted to see a new trading system, adjustments to it, more trade slots, everything like that. But that's something we probably won't see this year. And who knows? Maybe they're hiding it behind the scenes. I highly doubt it, but who knows what's going to happen. So like I was saying, I do like the changes they're making. I just feel like it's just not enough. I understand that it takes a lot to develop some new things, and I have no idea what goes into actually developing Madden and putting it out there for people to play. So I don't claim to have a ton of that knowledge, but like I said, I was really hoping to see something a little bit more, something they didn't already show us. I do like the things they changed. They just kind of fixed some of their mistakes that were already in the last game. You know, they fixed the scouting system to make it where you are scouting a player and you're actually getting you know, traits about that player that you are interested in. You're not interested in break sack on your quarterback. You'd rather have, you know, throw accuracy or throw power or stuff like that. So that seems like they've adjusted that. Again, the CPU draft logic, I'm hoping that works. I like the free agency changes, the motivations, the tags, that kind of stuff. I know I'm repeating myself, but I like those changes, and I'm just hoping they work. I'm hoping, you know, I feel like EA adds changes to the game and they just continue to never work. So I'm hoping this is the year we get a good base game to where we're actually going to be able to play and have a good solid foundation, and they're going to be able to continue to build off that. So that is pretty much my thoughts on the EA franchise mode deep dive kind of video. So like I said, if you guys want to see the full video, I'll leave that down in the description below. I don't know if I'll have the entire video playing in the background, if this video will end up being long enough, but yeah, that's kind of my base thoughts on the game. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Like I said, it's a good foundation, it's a good base to fix some of the mistakes that were in last year's game and have continued to kind of just be in Madden. It's going to be a good base, hopefully, if they work, if the new features and the new additions and the changes they made actually work, and then hopefully they can build off that into Madden 24 and farther, and we can finally get a game that we are really all wanting to play with the depth of games from the PS2, Xbox, GameCube era that are honestly more in-depth and more depth to the game in franchise mode than actual Madden 23. So we'll see what happens when the game does fully release. But that is going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next video.